just laying out the floor for the log cabin. The wider ones go at the perimeter, front and the back, and the narrow ones, they all sit in between. That's because the wider ones, your building rests on it and your floor rests on it as well. You start with the ripping board. Just got a flush edge on the bottom. There. Right, just before you screw this end in, just get your other wall board and check that you've got all your workings out right, and that will fit in there. You lift that back out, making sure that doesn't move. Pop a screw in. And then that can go back in to stay then. Right, then slot your front board in, one each side, and that will create your door opening in the centre. And then just keep building the walls up like it's like Lego. We're going up about 6 boards, and then we're going to start building the floor. Yeah, right. When you get to about six boards high, that's a good time to do the floor. And if you lay about 5 or 6 on, just get a pencil and mark them centres. Right, when we come to the end, we'll more than likely have to cut a board down its length to get in. So the best way of doing that is if you put 5 or 6 on, but don't nail them. And the reason we didn't nail them, you should be able to lift them up enough just to get that ripping down like that, and then you know where your centres are because you've just put a mark on them, and you can just scribe a line all the way down with a pencil and put 2 nails in every board. Then that'll be your floor finished. Right, now you've got the floor down, you can start building the walls now. Just check your technical details where your windows go, because they can go in all different variants. This building we're going to put the window here, but we could have it over there if we wanted to. There'll be 2 front windows there and there. That's a complete plain side. So we'll just start building it and see how we go. That one's there. Right. When you've got about 3 or 4 boards, that's a good time to get your window frame in. So if you go too high, it'll be just difficult to slide in. Right, when you've got it to that stage, get your gable top on. Slot that in, just as you've been doing with the walls. Screw in there. Right, now I've got all the walls, gable tops on. We're going to fit this door frame and the threshold. Threshold is a bit that goes in the bottom. That just goes in there, and it just covers the edge up where the boards are. Just screw that in. Right, put it all in loose like that, and then working from one side. Just check your level. When you've got that level, just 30mm screws through the back. Right, we're going to fit these purlins in next into the cutouts and the gable ends. There's a notch on these purlins, and the notch goes to the bottom. Right, we're going to start boarding this roof out in tongue and groove boards, and you want this top purlin, it's got to be halfway on the purlin. If you get this one wrong, all your others will be wrong. Right, when you've got the end, you need to do a rip in. So if you just measure, take a measurement from the bottom, and one from the top. Right, when you've cut your final piece, been and ripped it at the size you want, put it on there, and it should come level with your purlins on the end, and then fix that down. Right, when you've put all your roof boards on, you need to fit an eaves frame on the edge, and that goes level on the end and level with these boards. On a large building like this, it'll be in two pieces. So screw that down, and then your felt will come down there and nail into that. Right, I'm going to felt it now, get it watertight. So to cut the felt, if you measure your roof and then go at least 50mm over each end. Right, roll your felt out, go at least 50mm over the end, and then make sure you've got enough to cover that up. Just hold that there, and then roll that out. You got enough, Bruce? Again, you want at least 50mm over the end, and this overlap you want at least 100mm, one going over the other. Right, where these two overlap, you need to go and finish it with felt tacks, and you want one about every 4 inches, 100mm. Go all the way down. Right, we're going to fit the fascias to the ends now, and they'll just finish it off. And what we do, that felt has to bend over and trap behind the fascia board. And then nail that on. Right, I've got some finishing strips to go on now. Just covers that up where the roof boards meet the wall section. They may need trimming to fit. We're going to hang the window now. This is a double glazed sealed unit. The beading is on the underside, so the hinges go on this side, and screw them on. Right, so we've got the hinges on the window. We've just got a couple of bits of packer, anything you can find really that's the correct distance. Pop the window in. There is some adjustment on these hinges because these will actually wind in and out. Lift that window off now, and then we can stick that other screw in there now. Right, we're going to fit the latch now, halfway on the window. And then just do exactly the same for all the other windows, but you don't have to hinge them on that side. You can hinge them any side you like. Right, I'm going to put the casement stay on now. It wants to go about in the centre of the window. Right, we're going to hang the doors now. This is the lock door. The lock door will go on the right-hand side as I'm looking at the building. I'm going to set these up same as I did the windows really. I'm going to go 150mm from the top. Right, position your door. We've got some packers under the bottom. That'll just get us a gap at the bottom. And then as we did before on the windows, just fit your hinges. Take the door off and we can get that third screw in. Right, we're going to fit the mortise lock now. That sits in that slot there. Just check when you put it in that you can see your spindle hole and your keyhole, in which we can. Right, we'll fit the handles, so put your spindle bar through there. There. Right, we're going to put the keep plate in now. It just slots in there. Screw that in. Right, now we're going to put these strips all around this door frame. There's one on the bottom, one on the top and one down each side. Right, just fixing this door strip now. Goes on the opposite the lock door. You want about half of it showing. Right, I'm going to put this bolt on the bottom of the fixed door. That's it, finished.